Hello everyone. Have you ever wondered that when the price of Bitcoin or cryptocurrency is supposed to go up, instead of going up, why does it go down? When something is already cheap and everyone is saying it will go higher and higher and higher, and it doesn't go higher, um, for example, a few months ago, just about 5 months ago from today, the Bitcoin price was around $110,000, and everyone was saying it will go 125, 150, even 250,000 by the end of this year. Now, in this year, we're not even halfway there yet. We are still in April, but if you look at the price movement since then, it has come down quite a lot, and it was supposed to go up, but it didn't go up. Now it's a normal thing in the markets where price goes up and down. That's fine, but when everyone is really anticipating that price will go up from this point, and instead of going if or from any particular point and price, instead of going up, it goes down. There's usually a big reason behind this, and people always wonder who is selling when something is supposed to go really up. So why people are selling it at loss or really low for really little profit? um it is because you remember, friend, everyone, that when something gets really popular and famous, and so the more buyers there are, at the same time the more sellers there are. And while small buyers and sellers and investors and traders like you and me wouldn't matter much, but when big players and big traders and investors, they come in the market, they cause a lot of price movement. Now in today's video, I want to show you a new something some people don't really consider much yet, but we have started to realize that a lot of countries have coming started to come into Bitcoin or and cryptocurrency. And now here is an example where China and Russia, they are both using Bitcoins as well. There are many other countries who have started using, but China and Russia, being one of the biggest countries in the world, when they do something like this, obviously it will affect the market price. So we know that China is the world's second biggest economy, so they are not really short on money. But Russia is not like that. Russia is not the biggest economy in the world, so they need money. Now when countries like America and other countries, when they sanction countries like China and Russia, obviously this makes it difficult for countries like that to trade in dollars, because there are sanctions in place, but they still have to trade. So a lot of the time before cryptocurrency Bitcoin, they were trading in, whenever there's such a situation, they would trade in then in something like oil. They will barter oil for something like, for example, wheat, or gold for silver, or anything like that, and they still do. But now we have new way of trading and making payments to each other as well, which is cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin is one of the most uh, popular one out there. So as you can see that China and Russia are settling some trade transactions using Bitcoin. Now obviously they're not like us. For example, mostly people like small investors, traders like us, we a lot of us, we buy it and we hold it, that, and we say, okay, I will sell it when the price reaches a certain point, or we say, okay, I will hold it for 5 years at least, and then I will sell it. But with big countries, it's not like that. They have obligations. They need money all the time to do their governmental things. So while rich countries like China, for example, they can afford to hold Bitcoin or anything or any asset like that, for example, gold, silver. But Russia, for example, whose economy is not that strong, they might need money straight away. So when they trade with, for example, China, and China pays them in Bitcoin, so and Russia needs money, so obviously Russia will need to sell that Bitcoin in the market. They will not sit there and wait for the price to mature for in next 5 years, because they need money straight away. So when something like this happen, a country like this at this level start selling their Bitcoins or any currency, cryptocurrency, then obviously that is going to affect the price. Now I am not saying that this decline in prices because of Russia and China trade, but what I'm saying is that when there when something becomes more and more popular and famous, then just because it's popular and famous doesn't mean it's just going to go up, because when there are more people are who are interested in buying, then there are also same number of people who are interested in selling it, because that's how market works. There are buyers and there are sellers. Some buyers are more like a traders who just buy in the morning, sell in the evening, or and do this all day long. And some are long term, short term, medium term investors and long term investors. So this is just one example. There are many as more and more countries join Bitcoin and some things like these currencies. Obviously, you will see a lot of time when you will think that, oh, the prices should be going up and up, but instead it starts coming down. Then you can and you're not sure who's selling it. You can guess. You can take a big guess that is probably one of those countries. Not just these countries, these are just an example. Obviously, any country that needs money, for example. And so this is the easiest way to get money for now. You trade in one thing, and then you sell that in the market and get the money and do what you need to do. So hopefully this will have made a little bit clarity for you, that when people really don't expect price to go down and it does go down, and you always wonder who will sell something like this at such a low price, when the price is meant to really go up and up. Then you can guess, there are some countries probably just trading in the background and making payments to each other for different services or whatever they do. So hopefully it will have made a little bit more easier for you to understand that Hawaii market doesn't always work like we really believe that it will. That's it, friends. At this point, I'm sure if you have any more questions, you can ask me in comments and I will do my best to answer them. If you have liked the video, do consider liking it and subscribing the channel. That's it for now. I'm gonna just stop the video and hope to see you again. Thank you. Bye.